Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Good Tutor, and what I do is solve technical drawing problems and also provide very important information that you can make use of for you to have better performance in your technical drawing examinations. And if you are watching my video for the first time, I want to appreciate you and I want to ask you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, put on notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified, and help me to share my videos with your friends who are technical drawing students. And do not forget to practice this subjects, practical subject. You need to practice it so that you can master it. Now this is the problem that I want to work on, and as we have here that the figure below shows the front elevation of a truncated right cone. Draw the given view, the complete plan, the auxiliary plan in direction of ROK. Alright, so what we want to do here is to draw the given view as we are instructed. We want to draw the complete plan. I want to draw the auxiliary plan in direction of ROK, and this diagram, and we have that as we said, it's a cone. So the diameter of the circular base of the cone is 70 millimeters. The height of the cone is 70 millimeters, and the distance of this point at which the cutting plane touched this side of the cone is 35 millimeters from the base, and the cutting plane is inclined at an angle 45 degrees. And also this arrow here, all right, so this is arrow P. So this arrow P, arrow K. So this arrow K is inclined at an angle 45 degrees to the horizontal. So let's see what we need to do here to solve this problem. So the first thing that we need to do is to draw a vertical center line. So we draw a vertical center line. Okay, so the vertical center line, then we draw a horizontal center line like this. Alright, so we take a measurement of 35 millimeters on our ruler. So for us to draw the circle, 35 millimeters to draw the circle, that's the circular base of the cone. So we put at this point and we draw a circle. So we draw a circle. So this circle will be divided. Let me take this measurement, is not up to 70. Alright, I've redrawn the circle, and the circle will be divided into 12 equal parts. I'm using my set square to do that. And last one is this. Okay, so the circle has been divided into 12 equal parts. I'm going to number this. This is 1, this is 2, 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I'll divide the circle into 12 equal parts. So the next thing to do is for us to draw the front elevation as we are given in the question. So we draw a horizontal line at this point, and then so with my set square I'm going to draw a vertical line from this point. So vertical line from this point 1, and I will also draw vertical line from point 12 here. So 12 and 2, they are the same point on the circumference of circle, and also 3 and 11, they are the same point on the circumference of circle. 4 and 10, they are the same point on the circumference of circle, and also 5 and 9 are the same point on the circumference of circle. 6 and 8, they are same point on circumference of circle. Then 7. So I'm going to take a measurement of 70 millimeters from this point on this line. So 70 millimeters. So that is the apex of the cone. So I'm going to join each of these to the apex of the cone. Okay, so I'll join this together with this point, and also join this together with the apex of the cone. I'll join this together with the apex of the cone, and this also will be joined together with the apex of the cone, and this also will be joined together with the apex of the cone, and this will also be joined together with the apex of the cone. Alright, so all these have been joined together with the apex of the cone. So the next that we are going to do is to take a measurement of 35 millimeters, as we are told that the cutting plane touch this side at a distance of 35 millimeters from the base of the cone. So we are going to take 35 from here. So 35 from here, this is 35 millimeters. This is 35 millimeters. So then I'm going to draw horizontal line from here. So this is horizontal line. So then with my 45 degree set square, as we have that the cutting plane is at 45 degree to the horizontal. I think this is too small. I don't want it to be small. I want it to be a little bit big. So let me just take something like let me take 30. And I frame the question, so I just take 30. I want it to be a little bit wide so that we can see it clearly. That's the reason. But if that is how you are given, please go on with that. But for me, I want to be a little bit wider. That's the reason why I change that dimension to 30 instead of 35. So okay, so I put the cutting plane on it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to make this side of the cone a thick line, and also this is also a thick line like this, and then so this base is also a thick line like this. Okay, so complete plan. So this part is cut off, so we are going to have a rough surface here in the plan. So what I need to do is to project a vertical line from this point, but I'm going to number what I need to number this. So this is 0.1 prime, this is 2 prime, 12 prime, this is 3 prime, 11 prime, this is 4 prime, 10 prime, so this is 5 prime, 9 prime, and this is 6 prime, 8 prime, and this is 7 prime. So this point, I'm going to number this point as this point here where the cutting plane touch this line. I'm going to number this as this is 1, and this is well, just let me change it to what the letter. So let me call it, this is A, so this is A, so this is point B, this point here is point B, this is point A, and this is point C here. So this point is point D, so this point is point E, so this point is point F, and this point is point G. Okay, so those points that we have there, so they are very, very important. They are very, very important for us to get what we need. Okay. All right, so from this point A here, I'm going to draw a vertical line into the plan for us to have a complete plan. That's why we are doing this. So draw a vertical line. So wherever this vertical line touch this line 1, so we take note of it because this is line 1. So we have what we have this point. Then from point B, so draw a vertical line like this. So this line contains what? It contains 2 and 12. So this point, it touches 12 here and it touches 2 here. And the next is from this point C here. So draw a vertical line. So from point C, this vertical line, it touches what? It contains 3 and 11. So it touches 11 at this point, and it touches 3 at this point. Then so that of point D, so which is supposed to give us 4 and 10. So you draw a horizontal line to this side, and then with your compass take this distance. Take the distance from here to here. From here to here, so put it at this point at the center here, and you make an arc here. and then you make an arc here. So that is for, so this is for 10 and this is for 4. So then the next thing that we are going to do is to draw for point E, so which contains what, like this line E contains 5 and 9. So draw a vertical line, so it touches 9 at this point and it touches 5 at this point. So the next is from F, so draw a vertical line down here. So draw a vertical line down here, so it touches 8 at this point. Touches 8 at this point. This contains 6 and 8, so and touches 6 at this point. So last one is point G, so where we have point 7, so draw a vertical line, so it touches 7 at this point. So all these points will be joined together with the use of French curve. I will join it and come back and show you the next thing to do. So I've joined the point together to form this shape, and then we need to arch the surface so that we can show that this part is rough when we take this off. So that's what I'm doing here. So just draw arching lines on this surface equally spaced. Alright, so we have this now. So this is the complete plan. So the next thing that we are going to do is to draw the auxiliary plan as we are instructed. So what we need to do is that with our 45 degrees set square, because the arrow is inclined at an angle 45 degrees, so we also need to use 45 degrees set square so that to be in direction of that arrow and parallel to it. So from each of these points, we are starting with the base first. So draw a line in this direction with 45 degrees set square, and from this point also, so you draw a line. So from this point you draw a line, so very careful with the point, and also we move straight to the center. So draw a line in this direction, and from this point, so that is 311, draw a line from point 212, draw a line in this direction, and from point 1, so draw a line like this. So all these lines that we have drawn, so I may need to extend them a little bit. Okay, alright, so then with 45 degrees set square, so we make, so you draw a line in this direction with 45 degrees set square like this. So this line that we have drawn, so the next thing that we are going to do here is that we still need to, so I'll just take one part of this, so draw this line in this direction. So from this point 5 here, draw horizontal line. From point 6, draw horizontal line. So then just this is enough, I don't want to waste time on this. So then draw a vertical line here. Okay, so this line, this time from here to here, we're going to take this time from here to here to locate this point on this part here where we are going to put the auxiliary plan, where we're going to put the auxiliary plan. So what I just need to do is that, so from this point 7 here, so to this point 6 here, this point 7 to this point 6. So and looking at this object in this direction, this is point 7, this is point 7, and this is, so this is 1. So here we have 1 here, so we take note of that. So with this distance that I've taken, so I want to locate point 2, so 2 and 12, they are together. So I just put the pinpoint on my compass here on this line, follow this line 2 and 12 here. So follow this line, just put at this center here. So here we have what this is. So we make an arc here, and we also make an arc here. So this is point 2, this is point 2, and this is point 12. And then here on the circumference of the circle, so we also have 6 and 8. They occupy the same position as we have this for 2, as we have this for 8. So just come here, so you follow 6 and 8 here. So put the point of the compass here, make an arc here, make an arc here, and then you make an arc here on this side. So this is 6. This point here is 0.6, and this is 0.8 here. So it's very simple as I'm doing it here. So then the next is from 7 down to what? To down to 5 here. So I want to locate 0.3 and 11. So I will come here. So make an arc here. Make an arc here, and I will also make an arc here. So this point is 0.3. This is 0.3, and this is 0.11. Then I can also locate 5 and 9 at the same time, as we have that 3 and 5 they occupy the same point on circumference of circle, and 9 and 11 they occupy the same point on circumference of circle. I just follow this line 5 and 9 here. So coming to this point here, I make an arc here, and I make an arc here. So this point is 5, and this point is 9. So then the last one is that of 4 and 10. So I just extend my compass to this point. So follow this line 4, 10. So put it at the center here, and I make an arc here, and I make an arc here. So this point is 0.4, and this is 0.10. So I'm going to join this together with use of the French curve. Then I will come back and show you the next thing to do. Alright, so this is how the base will look like. So the next that we need to do is to project lines from each of these points on this part where the cutting plane touch the cone, then so that we can produce the section or the rough part here in the auxiliary plan. So with a 45 degree set square, we are going to draw lines from each of these points. I'm going to do that behind you, as you have seen what I did here. I'm also going to do the same thing for this. So when I'm done with that, I will come back and show you the next thing to do. Alright, so I've drawn the lines. So this point G here, so I follow this line like this. So this is the starting point, and then so this is the last point A here. So coming down here, so this is the end point. So we need to locate other points here in the sectional and the auxiliary plan. So what I need to do is to take the distance. So for point B, so this is where we have what we have B. We have to locate 2 points here on this line. So I just take this distance from here to here. Then I follow this line B here. So coming to this point, so I'm going to make an arc here, and I'll also make an arc on this side here. So very careful. So the next is for point C. So following this line, so at the midpoint here, so take this distance from here to here, from here to here in the middle. So and then so follow this line C. So this line C here, so put it at this point, and we make an arc here. So make an arc here, and then you make an arc on this side. Okay, so then for D, so just follow this line here. So coming to the center here, so put the endpoint of the compass here. So take the distance from here to here. So follow line D here. So this is the point. So make an arc here, and then you also make an arc on this side here. Okay, so the next one is point E. So this is E. So put the pinpoint of compass here. Take this distance from here to here. Okay, so follow line D here. So this is the line. So this is the point. So make an arc here, and then you make an arc on this side. Okay, so next is F. So coming down here at the midpoint here, extend it to this point. Extend to this point. So take this distance and follow line F here like this. So this is the point. So put it at the midpoint here, and you make an arc here, and then you make an arc on this side. So the last one is this, which we have already got it. So these are the points. This point, point here, there's a point here, 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 here. So we join all this together with the use of a French curve. So I will join this together now. So let's do it together. So I will join this together. Okay. All right, so we have this so the next thing I'm going to do is to join this together like this, and we join this together, so from here like this. Okay, so we need to show the roughness of the surface. So I'm going to use my 60-degree side of my set square to draw this. So let's take this like this. Okay, so we have this. So this is the auxiliary plan as we are instructed to do it. As simple as I've shown it here. All you need to do is to practice. When you practice it, you surely master it. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. God bless you.